I'm going to spend some time here talking about something that I don't think anybody else in the media thinks you care about, and I think it's because they don't explain it right. It's FOXCONN. These are the people that make our Apple products in China. The employees rioted last night. Some 2,000 people engaged in what FOXCONN is calling an incident. This is real trouble because this is one thing that was on the bottom of the list of things to watch for. A year and a half ago, I warned you about this when FOXCONN first rioted. China has to have their double-digit growth, and they are doomed.
When you also know the facts on China, the fact that the Chinese just built a dam, the Three Gorges Dam, that is so big, so massive, that scientists say that we've slowed the planet's rotation down by a fraction of a second. That they are building, how many new coal plants a week? 2 new coal plants a week? That they are now the largest buyer of automobiles in the world over the United States. They're not slowing down. In fact, they have so much growth ahead of them, they're going to dwarf us quickly. And when you understand that they must have double-digit growth, otherwise they go into revolution,
you begin to understand why I'm warning you now. You couple that with warnings like this. The New York Times is reporting that China is in a slowdown. Let me explain. This is what's happening in China. China is playing a shell game with their people. The communists are in charge. The people don't like them. And they're building all of these ghost cities. We look at these ghost cities and say, that's really cool. Why are they doing this? Well, they're doing it for the same reason that our president bailed out the banks and GM. The government is afraid of the people. They know if they don't give people stuff, they'll riot in the streets. I have a different view. I believe if you trust the American people and bring them in on the solution, they will stand together and will make it. But China is very different. China has communist leaders. The people don't like the government there. They tolerate it. We are moving in that direction to tolerating the government. This is a very bad thing for us. The Chinese have tolerated their government for a long time. They're used to it. But when the pressure builds, you've got to give them some concessions, or better yet, distractions. If they don't have that double-digit growth, they'll go to revolution and riot against their own government. The Chinese government knows the whole world is about to be flipped. And so they are the first now to do what the Nazis did in World War II and what the neo-Nazis are now doing in Greece. The neo-Nazi, the group, the Golden Dawn Party, now has 22% support. They're outsiders of the government. They were just elected to Parliament, and they have now been violently removing migrant vendors from street markets and organizing Greek-only blood donations and food handouts. Basically, they're targeting or marginalizing Jews, foreigners, especially Germans, anyone who isn't Greek. That's the trick. It always works. Push nationalism. We're all alike. It's them. Get it? Sell it. Become uber nationalists. If you can get your people to concentrate on and blame their troubles on some other enemy, they won't turn around and look at you in the government. The Arab world does this the best. I can't tell you in strong enough terms. What I have said is here, is now here. The world is on the verge of what could be World War III. I pray that it's not inevitable. I hope that it's not. I don't know. But if it does happen, America and the world will be redesigned. It will be fundamentally transformed. Are you confident that the leader that you are about to vote for in the next 4 weeks sees America, the free market system, and our future the same way you do? Forget about he's a Marxist. Forget about you'd like to have a beer with him. Will he preserve and grow the America that you understand so your children will be free?